Alright, so here's the consistent method for door clip. So to start off, what you do is you hold L and click on the right stick to reset your camera. So it's perfect for this clip. Then you have to move the camera without holding L, move the camera just a tiny bit so that it cancels the auto camera. You don't have to do this before you go into first person, because first person will cancel it out anyways. Once you go into first person here, with that black bar, you line up the letters of check to around the top of that little black bar. It's right about there. And line it up so that the A is around the middle of that neck right there. Alright, the neck of the little control panel. Then you move to the right slowly and try to get right there, the C and the K lined up with that little line right there. Line in between that C and K. And now you move straight down slowly to about this point. Line up the A button with that point. Zoom out just a bit. You'll need to line this up. Now what you do is, this kind of depends on where you were looking or where you did the setup, but most of the time you can just try this and it should work well. So I'll put a little screenshot here of the marker, the spot you gotta stand on, and then what you do next is, on that spot, you put your right foot on kind of the left side of it, and just go straight forwards for the clip. And depending on what direction you get pushed in, you should move a little to the left or to the right, back on that spot. And within a few attempts, a lot of the time even first attempt, once you get the muscle memory down over time, you hold straight forward, obviously, and eventually move just a little more to the left. Okay, just a bit to the right. Eventually you'll get that clip. Look at that. So that saves about a minute in a run if you do it quickly enough, and not like the tutorial way I was doing. But if you do it fast, so go ahead and attempt now. Okay, now I'm going to attempt this as if I was in a speedrun scenario, so I'm going to go here. Alright, there we go. So that took me 40 seconds to do, which is way better than an average speedrun. That's insane. And over time, the amount of attempts, that was about like 6 attempts. The amount of attempts will just get lower and lower. That's pretty crazy. So I know I didn't have any members of my party in, but that doesn't really affect it at all. Yeah, that should hopefully be very helpful towards the next world record that might happen. Because that saves a significant amount of time. Cuts down the average amount of time it takes to do that in half. That's absolutely crazy. Of course, if you're not precise enough, it can take forever. So that's why I recommend a ton of practice for it. And maybe not trying it in a run until you've gotten a bit like quite a bit of practice. Or maybe just not doing a run for a couple days and getting some practice in.